What's up, Royals? I'm Kai. Hope you're doing well, and today I'm going to give you an update on the first Het Sunset clutch of the 2022 season. It is of a Sunset male to a Orange Dream B female. And now that they're all out of their eggs and had their first shed, we're going to take a look at them in their true colors. But before we get to that, I want to show you two clutches that have just landed. The first one being a clown clutch. So what I'm trying to do here is get the Resurgence gene into my clown project and hopefully make some double visual Resurgence clowns, hopefully sooner rather than later. Quick pause for our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Constantine and his partners, Sean and Josh, over at CSJ Designers. You can check them out on Instagram at CSJ_designers. Just check out some of the amazing and powerful animals they're raising up. They're relatively new to the industry. Their first investment was a tiny male ball python, but with some TLC, he is now over 500 grams and thriving. This single ball python story is symbolic to CSJ Designers, which is why he is the logo of their brand. They have amassed 13 ball pythons with one more on the way, and this year will be their first year breeding. I have my fingers crossed for them to produce a pom pied, which is a Pompeii as a pied. This pairing is a yellow belly, spot nose, black pastel, red stripe double het clown pied to a clown het pied. With a pairing like that, you probably won't be surprised to learn CSJ Designers are working with some other equally impressive projects, such as lavender pieds, hypo clowns, puzzle clowns, freeways, and highways. These guys pride themselves on high quality, healthy animals, and those are excellent pillars to stand on. So go give them a follow on Instagram at CSJ_designers. I want to give a big thanks to the team over at CSJ Designers for sponsoring this video. And if you want to learn how you can support this channel and get some brand recognition, email me at lucasnanoroyals@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram Messenger and find out how you can be the sponsor of the next video. Now back to the show. The next clutch I want to show you is another Het Sunset clutch. So it was the same Sunset male, but this time he was paired to a, what I believe to be a Jungle Woma Orange Dream Fire Yellow Belly Possible Lace female. At least that's what she was labeled when I purchased her. So I'm hoping that the Sunset not having any codoms is going to dilute the number of codoms in the hatchlings and help us identify exactly what the mom is so that we have a better understanding, a better identification of the hatchlings going forward. All right, now that we got that out of the way and you have a little peek into a couple of the clutches that I'll be producing later on in this season, now let's move on to the Het Sunset clutch. I'm going to give you an update on those. All right, we're going to start off with three very similar looking animals. Now these are all spider. They're all female. They're all 100% het for Sunset. I'm going to put these two down for now. This one, I'm 100% positive is just a spider. You can see she's got clean head pattern. Keep these in frame here. Clean head pattern, typical spider pattern, very clean. A lot of webbing, not many dots, which is what I prefer, the lack of dots. And if you look at the sides, there's a lot of white coming up the side. These two, almost dropped, have more yellow tones coming up the sides, if you can see. And the head stamps right now, just slightly cleaner. I shouldn't call these head stamps, they're more head pattern. Just slightly cleaner than the straight up spider. This one is in the same way. And so I just want to show off the sides. You can see there's a yellowish tint. If you can see this one, there's a yellowish tint as opposed to all pure white. So we're going to let these grow up a little bit more. This one I'm positive is spider. I kind of forget what a spider Orange Dream is supposed to look like. So we're going to wait for these to shed a couple more times. But all being female is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with holding on to some females. Right now, I think I'm going to hold on to majority of the stuff just because I don't know what I'm hatching later on in the season. But if you're interested, and since I do have multiples of these, if you're interested, feel free to contact me, and I'll probably know what I'm keeping and what I'm letting go by then. Next up, we have a couple bumblebees.
Now I usually like to wait until they all shed out to make a video like this, and that's really just to help me identify the animals, but I have no trouble identifying this one even though this one is still in shed. This is a typical bumblebee, so that's the combination of pastel and spider. Both of these are female as well, and 100% het for sunset. This one's got a little bit more of the dots. I prefer the lack of dots, but it doesn't really take away anything from the animal itself. It's just all preference. So like I said, 2 bumblebees, females, 100% het for sunset. And like I said, at the time of making this video, I don't know what I'll be making later on. So for the time being, I'm just keeping everything. By the time this video airs or publishes, I'll have a better idea of what I'm keeping and letting go. So these are the 2, and we got 2 more bumblebees actually. All right, so we got pretty lucky with the sex odds here. All the previous ones are females, so 5 females, and then what I have here are 3 males. We did hit 4 bumblebees out of this entire clutch, and these 2 are the male bumblebees. You can see there's some spotting here. It's all preference whether you like them or not, but these are classic bumblebees. You can see the black webbing over the yellow, bright yellow base, but there's some speckling in between, and we want to get rid of that, or at least I would like to get rid of that. And to do that, you can add something like Orange Dream. So this is just like the mom. This is a Orange Dream bee, and it's all 3 genes, Orange Dream, pastel, and spider all together. And you can see how much it cleaned up all that speckling. You still have a tiny bit, but for the most part it's cleaned up. The pattern's even more reduced here. Let's see if we can find any black dots in between the alien heads, and I don't see any, so that's a good sign. Definitely Orange Dream. Now I was contemplating one of the other bumblebees to be Orange Dream, but clearly it's not, and that's why I like to wait a little bit for at least their first shed to make a more conclusive identification. But yeah, this is the only Orange Dream bee out of the entire clutch. They're all male and 100% het for sunset.
So there you have it. We did pretty good on the gender odds. I am wearing my pink shirt because we got more females than males. Nothing to complain about there. But I do wish we got a little bit more variations in terms of spider combos and non-spider combos. But what can we do? That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.